Royal Canadian Legions across the country have been struggling for this past year and a half, with some shutting down permanently or still struggling to find ways to reopen once the COVID pandemic is over. Branch 109 in Schreiber has been around for generations and serves as a community hub for many of the residents in the area. It's the only bar in town when it's open. It has very popular events that are hosted here, community events, weddings, formal occasions. They've all been hosted right here in this very building in the Legion for decades. So it's no surprise that residents in the area are very fond of their Legion and will do almost anything to keep the place going. I talked with some residents about how important this institution is to members of our community.
It is a necessary facility for our community. It's like the ambulance. It's like the doctors. It's like the library. It's a necessary thing to have in our community. Without it, we don't know what the heck we would do.
I think it'd be a sin if it closes. An absolute sin.
So we have to support the Legion.
We have to support the Legion.
Yes, and I think the Legion plays an important role in Schreiber. They do a lot for the citizens of Schreiber.
I think on a list of 3 or 4 things that are important to Schreiber, the Legion would rank number 1 or number 2, up there with the library. The main reason for that is the camaraderie, meeting place, the different programs that they put on there. It allows us people in town of all ages to gather and see each other and have good times. The Legion is much more than just a place to gather. It stands for what our fathers did to make this country what it is, and so to me, in that way alone, it's sacred, because most of us can remember that our dads did serve in the Second World War, but we have relatives who died. So the Legion, therefore, is 2 or 3-fold and very well run as best they can by volunteers. Wonderful people, and what can I say other than that? Without the Legion, Schreiber would certainly not be as good as it is, or as good as it can be. Schreiber would be a lot worse off without
The Legion is important to our community, just as important as someplace like our public library. It's a public gathering place for us. They do important work for our community. Maybe not so much as what they used to do, but there is still an important function of the Legion in our community. It just adds to our community spirit, I think, and I think that's extremely important for a community like ours.
Of course it should be supported, for all the reasons that you said, because people needed a smaller venue for some things. And I know that next summer, when things are back to normal, it's probably going to be booked solid. And I think it brings the community together. Like Thursday nights when they open, they have wings and whatever. It draws the community. Yeah.
Check.
Go down and start fighting.
Check. Probably louder.
You haven't secured your chair yet.
What?
Hey, we got a cover generator. Don't get wet.
It'll be fine, cool.
We're here at the south side of town where the band Curbside is getting ready to go on a tour, door-to-door tour of the town, to raise money for the Schreiber Legion this year.
We raising some spirits and some funds for our local Legion, and hopefully the rain holds up for us here and have a great time.
It's great to be out here. We hope the weather stops raining so we can play some tunes for Schreiber and raise some money for the Legion.
These fellows are great, and we're going to make everybody happy here in the Schreiber area.
It's a bit rainy, but we're going to go ahead and see what happens. And then there'll be a concert later at the rec center, so see you there.
Did you go for a pee-pee?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
In the bush.
Yeah? Is there lots of bush there?
Yeah.
Rock and roll, boys! Ready?
Hi, I'm Lloyd Whitton. I'm going to be here today driving these guys around. Hopefully they stay on the trailer okay.
I'm Laura Caniso. This is my friend Sandi. And we're out collecting for the Legion.
a better day.
Looks like the rain hasn't dampened the spirits of anybody. They're still going strong. People are still coming out supporting. It's just great.
Thank you.
So what do you think of this idea of the band traveling around in the rain raising money for the Legion?
I think it's a good idea, and you know, any little bit helps, so kudos to them.
Oh, I think it's a great idea for the community.
We're gonna hit you up because we know you got some cash.
Looks like the sun came out. It's been a great turnout so far. The guys are doing really, really well. We're heading up to Morgan's, to the Golden Rail, to stop in the parking lot to play a couple of songs. And then we're heading over to the rec center to do a little mini concert outside. Okay, Lloyd, that's enough.
On behalf of Schreiber residents and the band Curbside, we're here to present some funds to the Royal Canadian Legion, Branch 109, in the amount of $1,185.75 that we raised going around the town of Schreiber, playing our somewhat music and entertain everyone and get everyone out and help the Legion out at the same time.
So, guys, we really appreciate it. Thank you. With COVID going on and everything right now, we haven't got the doors open, so and we're still paying bills, so it's a big help. We really appreciate it.
No problem.
Right on.
No problem.
Well, when COVID first hit, we were still allowed to have reduced numbers, and we were still working on our wing nights, which was a big help because people still wanted something to do right after the summer of, you know, everyone sort of distancing and that. But even that got locked down when we went into the red, and that just threw a monkey wrench into everything. Like, we could have done takeouts, but you know, it's kind of hard just getting volunteers together in something like that. You know, it's if you're not from the same household, right? So it's been a big impact on us. Our funds have been dwindling away, and so anything like this, like fundraisers that we get, we just really appreciate it, big time.
To my left is Brad Irwin, to my right is Merv Vesna. We're a local band. We just go around and collect donations on behalf of the citizens of Schreiber and make donations. And we did a fundraiser just on Sunday for the local Legion to help keep them stay open.
Keep them afloat.
Keep them afloat anyways, and do what we can. And it's been here for a long time. I used to live just down the street, and it's been here since I was a kid. We don't want to see it disappear. So
We're glad we could help out a place like the Legion because, you know, without a place like the Legion, there wouldn't be, like they said, a place to gather, a place to go out for drinks in Schreiber. And if you don't have that, then what do you got, you know? So we're just happy to help out.
Yep.
It's hoped that as early as September this year it can reopen and we can actually get back to normal a little bit with people actually meeting up in our favorite old meeting place in Schreiber here that has served us for generations.